These days, the weather is very hot outside and it's very humid. Sometimes people on the Shabbat table, they're coming after the kaneso. They had a beautiful suit. They had a two, 3, 4 layers sometimes on themselves. After they're walking home, they are coming to the Shabbat table. They're very hot. So what they do? Some people take off their jacket. Some people take off their shirt. Some people take off their tzitzit. He wants to sit. It's hot. He doesn't feel comfortable sitting right now with all these layers on him on the Shabbat table. Says the halakha, Rav Yosef in Chazon Ovadia says, "Itnaheg b'shulchan Shabbat ke'ilu melech yoshev lefanav." A person have to behave on the Shabbat table as a king is sitting right now in front of you. If a king would be over here and you would be hot, would you take off your shirt? Would you take off your jacket? Would you take off your tzitzit sitting in your tank top? You would not do so. Why? King is in front of me. Says whenever we are welcoming the Shabbat, we say, Boi kala Shabbat malketa, come. The king and the queen come to our houses. So therefore, a person has to show the proper respect to the Shabbat table. Not to sit with his T-shirts and the shorts because the muzharka. No, it's supposed to be, give respect to that. Part of the respect of the Shabbat, says Avadia, is that the knife that we are cutting the vegetables with should be sharp. He says, what's the reason? He says, when the knife is not sharp, a person goes on top of the tomato, he wants to cut it, suddenly starts spritzing, he's not cutting well, oh, balagan, he goes on his shirt, he goes on her, goes on him. Whole balagan happens in the house. It says part of respecting Shabbat is on Friday, make sure your knives is going to be already sharp. So when it comes to Shabbat, the knife is going to do a good job, and you're going to pass through the Shabbat without any arguments. It says another important thing to remember is sometimes the husband wants to buy certain expensive things that his wife doesn't like whenever he buys it. Or the other way around. He doesn't like whatever she buys certain things for Shabbat. Let's say right now the husband wants to buy an expensive liquor. He wants to buy honor Shabbat, kavod Shabbat. She tells him, listen, every time you buy this liquor, you become a different husband. You're not the same husband anymore. I cannot handle it anymore. I'm tired of it anymore. Now he says, Rabbi, I like it. I enjoy Shabbat with this. What should I do? Should I listen to my wife or should I listen to the Shabbat respecting Shabbat? Says the Hidah, Be'erev Shabbat, Bezman ha-mincha, zman mesukan le-mahloket. On Friday afternoon, he says it's the most dangerous time for mahloket. He says, therefore, en liknot ma'adanim lichvot Shabbat shigrimu leriv. Don't buy an expensive things that for you it's pleasurable, or for her it's pleasurable, whenever the other party is going to hate it and it's going to cause mahloket. He says, because the pasuk says, Lo tevaru esh bechol moshvotechem beyom ha-Shabbat. It says, you should not turn on fire on Shabbat. It says, we don't turn on fire. We all keep Shabbat. But sometimes a person gets upset and becomes angry on Shabbat. He's turning the internal fire inside of him. Says the Hidah, when a person is angry on Shabbat, he is breaking the Shabbat by turning on a fire. Therefore, a person has to be haham. If you have to give up on your expensive liquor, you give up on expensive liquor in order to make her happy. Like this, you're going to be the honor of Shabbat, is whenever there is more happiness in the house, more shalom in the house, like the king is sitting in front of you, you're coming respectfully, you are making sure that the rest of the house is happy, and like this, you're making the kavod of the Shabbat the best way.